Hey everybody! Shabbat Shalom, son. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? All right. Woo! Today is National Hug Your Dog Day. Aw. It's National Hug Robert Day. We're gonna hug Robert. It's also National Safety Pin Day. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, right? You can have celebrate safety pins, or you can hug your dog. It's National. What was another one? Oh, it's also Golfers Day. These National Day things are so random. It's April 10th, 2025. It's Thursday morning. Thanks for joining us. I got my cup of coffee. We got Robert here. Gave him a hug. Hmm. Ah, very nice. Is it very nice? Yeah. Okay. Johnny B, come on now. But grilled cheese. Oh, and I think this Saturday is actually National Grilled Cheese Day. Yeah, Saturday's National Grilled Cheese Day. So hug your dog today. Go buy some cheese tomorrow and celebrate National Grilled Cheese Day on Saturday. Even in Australia. How's it going, Random? I scratched off your part of Australia. It's green, so everything in Australia is going to be a shade of green. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Oh, the volume too low. Let's crank this bad boy up. Can you hear me better now? Yeah, let's get this on here right. Is that better? Ta-da! Sorry about that. Normally I have like a button shirt and I can pin it on that, but I thought setting it beside me would work. Hmm. So Robert and I went for a hike yesterday at a park. That was fun. Um, Walked up on a homeless guy and a deer. So we saw a couple of things. Yeah, it was pretty good. uh, it's not really nice out yesterday. It was in the 50s. Um, so, wasn't going to sweat or anything like that. And just kind of took our time and did for a little walk. It was pretty good. I'm going to clip that little part with the deer that we saw, because we saw him first run across this opening, and then as we took the trail, we caught up with one of them, and I guess we were like 30 feet away, and then I froze looking at it, zooming in, and then this guy didn't even know the deer existed until it started running off. He was like sniffing little stuff on the ground, looking at me like, why are we stopped? He's I imagine he is mostly German Shepherd. He may have a little something else in him. Um, well, there was a little bit of rough terrain. There were some rocks and roots and down trees. Some muddy spots. A couple of creeks we had to cross. So it was a hike. It was a hike. We weren't down a sidewalk. It wasn't gravel. So, I wasn't climbing a mountain or anything. Really? You're going to do this now? I should take a video of him coming up to me in the morning and just laying his head on the edge of the bed. It's I wake up and I got this dog's face in my face, like, mm-hmm. Right? And then yesterday as well, I went to the store, and this guy likes to dig a lot. He likes to dig holes. I give him a bone each day to like chew on or whatever, and he wants to bury it and save it for later. And then he'll dig it back up, covered in dirt, and chew on it. So he was chewing up my raised beds, but I've got that fixed where he doesn't do that anymore. So he's proceeded to dig holes in the middle of the yard. But I've got a solution. Gonna make him his own little raised bed. Little raised garden looking bed. I got the back part of the property. I'll do that today. I'll do a live stream on it. It's just a simple little box. I got plain old topsoil, not even like gardening soil, just dirt. I'm gonna put it in there. He can dig all he wants. He can bury his bone there, and I think he'll do it. I think he'll do it. I think he'll do it because he really loved the raised beds before I put tomato plants in them and then covered it with little fencing and stuff. So now he's missed out on his digging spot. I think he'll use the his version of a sandbox. right? And I would have had it done yesterday. That was a whole nother debacle. Hmm. Good morning, Solid Tank. Why am I so lucky? You can get a dog too. The shelters have them all day long. Go pick out any kind of dog you like. Well, maybe you won't get your favorite dog, but you can find a dog that likes you and you like it. Is there a reason why you can't have a dog? Or are you like an apartment or something that doesn't allow pets or something like that? Hug a safety pin day. I don't think that's it. Wesley, what's going on, Wesley? Oh man, there was some other little things that we could talk about on here as well as usual. Ah. Oh, and they mapped some. I don't even know why they need to do this. They're mapping the brain in 3D for the first time. It looks like some kind of rainbow sponge looking thing. I don't know. Moo minus the stick. My wife has a so-called dog. It's more of a moo minus the stick. Huh. I don't know. Oh, a mop. Mop minus the stick. I was like, moo minus the stick? Hey, Ramesh, how's it going, my friend? Everybody's showing up this morning. This is a good morning so far. Thanks for jumping in here and saying hi. Yeah. I went to Lowe's to get his supplies for this stuff. I took the truck. You know I've been having troubles with the truck. Um, but I took a chance. I was like, I'll do curbside pickup. I won't have to turn the truck off. They'll load it for me. I can drive it right back. And if you don't know, my truck, if I turn it off, it won't crank for like an hour because it has to cool back down. I got to figure that out. So I took a chance. Did the online order. I got the confirmation it's ready. I drove up there, sat in the spot, engine running. Guy comes out, only brings me the boards that I ordered. He didn't bring me the 10 bags of topsoil that I asked for. So I get out, and I was like, where's the soil? And he's like, oh, you got to go to Garden Center to get that. I'm like, what's the point of curbside pickup if you're not going to bring it to me? Not that I'm not physically able to do it. I can go pick it up, and I did. But I couldn't turn the truck off. I ended up sitting in the Lowe's parking lot for like an hour and a half before I could start the truck back up again. Because this jackass wouldn't go get the stuff and load up my truck like he said he was going to. I was not happy with them. I left him a nasty gram review on Google and all the other good stuff too. Mapping the brain like the pyramids. I think mapping the pyramids is funny, more interesting than mapping the brain. He's not chilling. He wants to play. He's like gnawing on my hand, rolling around. Let me get you in a headlock. Put your dog in a headlock day. No? Okay. mm. Hi, Olivia. Thank you for joining us this morning. We're just kind of chit-chatting. See what our favorite sandwiches are. This Saturday's National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. Let's see what people are saying here. Grilled cheese is winning out by a long shot. Nobody likes ham sandwiches or tuna salad. You can also put your favorite sandwich in the chat if you have a better one. It's just a random question. You can put in there anything you want. Mapping the brain. I guess at some point they'll be able to figure out how the brain works. And then at some point they'll be able to get medication to make you better. I don't know. Hey, where is Terry today? Terry's our truck driver. We're all gonna guess on. Oh, I didn't think of BLT. I used to love BLTs. No, it's not a hamster sandwich. It's like a pork sandwich. Slice of ham. Only Ramesh. Where's Terry today? Terry's our trucker. We have to guess what state he's in. And he doesn't go to like California and stuff. So he's up around either Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, that type of places. So I think he was in Michigan yesterday. I think he's in Wisconsin today. I don't know. I'm going to say Wisconsin. Oh, and it says right there in the chat. He says incorrect. Wisconsin is incorrect. Well, dang it. uh, at least Ramesh isn't saying Chicago again. Ramesh thought Chicago was a state. We eat hamsters. Hey, we don't eat everything that runs around, you know. Everything that has a heartbeat, we're not chewing on it. We're not that crazy. We're a civilized country here in America. We don't eat rodents unless we're the apocalypse or something like that. Oh gosh, there's somebody doing a food challenge. Wow, somebody doing World Hunger Relief. It's the 100 billion with a B meals challenge. So far, they've raised enough to do 300 million meals. There's a whole story behind it, as usual. That's kind of cool. Help out other, get meals to people. That guy that was out on the hiking trail, I was talking to Terry through the chat. He was obviously living out in the woods because he's in Illinois headed to Minnesota. Well, there you go. We were all wrong. See, Ramesh, if you'd have said Chicago, you'd have been closer to anybody else. What are you looking at? Hmm? Look at this. Here's your ham right here. Got your belly? Huh? Bit better? You happy now? Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Stop talking to your phone. So this guy, we were hiking down the trail, and he's off the trail, and we kind of snuck up on him. You know, uh, of course, he saw Robert. He was scared of Robert. Started talking to him for like just a minute, and then he kind of went back off into the woods again. And I was like, that was really weird. Probably living out there in the woods, you know. And then as we went so far, we walked for an hour, and then we turned around and walked back. Um, so we came across him again, same spot again. And he was like, "Oh yeah, if you want to see the deer, you got to be over here at this time. They come through this part every day." And he's going on about, "Oh, if you see the blue heron that's over here, you could see it on this part every day." And it's like, dude, you gotta live out there if you're gonna know all those details about the animals and their patterns and stuff. You know, um, the guy's actually living out in the woods. I put money down on the table. I think he's living out there in the woods. And I was talking to Terry that maybe I should go out there and check and see if he's still there every once in a while. Maybe bring him some canned goods or something like that that he can, you know, have for food. I don't know how he gets out and goes to a store or somebody else brings him stuff. I don't know this story. He's on a park and technically would be illegal, so he's not out there actually like hunting. If he did hunt, he would have to do it with like a bow and arrow. He couldn't use a gun because that would draw attention to him. Um, mm. Ah. So I don't know. Give him a couple of hamsters, a blankets, and a TV. Here you go, guy. Well, what am I gonna do with this? Oh, well, the hamster's a little pet, and if you get hungry, it could be a meal. You can wrap it up in this blanket so it doesn't get away. And here's a useless TV because you don't have any electricity. uh, I'll do the van life in a short school bus, and that's in. He's doing that in Australia. I've seen those videos. Um, Grid stuff going on. I'm not. I missed some of the chat. Terry's going to chastise me for that too. You're in the USA, okay? But you're from Australia. I think you said that too, right? Anywho, those van life things. Uh, there was like a huge craze during like COVID and stuff. People were hopping in their vans and just driving. You know, converting the inside of them, small school buses and cargo vans, and well, you know, the industry is going to catch on to that trend. So they like companies like Ford and would build their own vans to where you can customize them on the inside. Um, so you know, there's all kinds of videos, people like stripping them out, put insulation and lighting, plumbing in them, and beds, and just living out of a van. So yeah, I mean, if you can financially afford that, and then some people are like, well, I can work from home. All I need is my laptop and the internet. I have a job type thing where they're like doing server coding and all kinds of other stuff on the fly. So does he do a YouTube? I'm sure he does. He flips butterfly knives. I think I've seen this guy or someone just like him. He's just got these flip knives. His channel is Twobit, 2-bit. I said Twobit. I'm illiterate. You don't like this poll? I said Twobit. 2-bit. Okay. You know, Hooked on Phonics did not work for me. So. This guy just flipping knives, and he's like got a whole display of them, and some of them are different colors, and he's just sitting there flipping these knives around, and people watch that all day long. The damn, oh, you come back it's in the damn way. Just click on it one time at the top, or you can hit the 3 dots and say hide the poll, and it'll go away. He likes hamster sandwiches. At least they're not gerbils. Everybody knows the story behind that. Johnny's hard at work. He's checking different stuff. He's multitasking. Excuse me. He's multitasking. He's all over the place. Yeah. Johnny don't play. Let's see. What's on this day in history? The Great Gatsby. I heard about that this morning on NPR. 100 years ago today, The Great Gatsby came out. I have never read it, and I probably never will. Yeah, Terry, I figured you would go that path. The first Arbor Day was celebrated in Nebraska in 1874. So if you're into Arbor Day. Well, isn't that nice? The United States, the USSR, and 70 other nations agreed to ban biologic weapons. Obviously, Syria was not part of that group. Yeah. Hmm. And then you had the dolphins and the tuna stuff in 1989. Everybody was doing that too. Everybody like banned tuna. Don't it's killing the dolphins. Don't keep shame. Who was it with the gerbil? What's the celebrity tied with the whole gerbil thing? I can't remember his name. I know you guys will pop it in the chat for me. I don't remember. Was it Johnny B? Johnny B was the guy with the gerbils. That is so disgusting. Oh gosh. It's like no, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Nope. Robert just left me. I wasn't paying him enough attention. National Hug a Dog Day, and I didn't hug him enough. And he just left me. Thanks a lot, Robert, you fair-weather friend. No, he went back to his bed, laid down. Can't make that dog happy. He's going to like his little dirt box, though. Instead of a sandbox, a dirt box. It's National Siblings Day as well. So if you got brothers and sisters, I guess you got to give them hugs or something like that. I don't know who that guy is. I'm not even going to mention his name. Some birthday, blah, blah, blah. Huh. Kind of a lame day today on things going on in history, unless you want. That's all on the Good News channel. What's the meaning of gerbils? Don't answer that. Don't tell him, Terry. We don't want to rot his mind. Ramesh is innocent. You know, he's like a small child and he's innocent. He doesn't know these horrible things that go on in the rest of the world. Let's not spoil him. So he's a he's a good guy. He really is. There's no need to tell him about these insane videos or the whole thing about gerbils. Uh, Masters of vocabulary. We're just I wouldn't say that we're masters of vocabulary. You're in India, dude. This is our English is. Did Trump make English the official language of the United States? I think he was trying to do that. So yeah, lambs more. Oh gosh, you guys always take these conversations down a rabbit hole of darkness. Hey Johnny, I also had my pew pew with me when I went out hiking as well. You'd be proud of me. I'm surprised you didn't jump in and say hi. So I had Robert and that. I wasn't worried about that guy. I thought about him quite a bit last night. I was wondering what we could do for him or something like that, or even if he'd wanted help or something. I don't know. I probably won't take Robert back out there again if I'm going to meet this guy. Disclaimer. I know. Well, you guys are having your own conversation outside of my conversation, Terry. You had the. I can't even make the shape. Oh, YouTube will ban me. I had the Glock with me. I had it with me. I was like, I even said, Derg Downfall Day? That's old. What the hell is that? As I should. Tell you in freedom units. Well, it is gauged by metric. So what would be the standard version of that metric size? We got to ask that. Well, that's Gemini. What's the standard equivalent to 9 millimeter?
9 millimeters is about 0.35 inches. Do you need to convert any other measurements?
So I had a .35 inch with me.
Okay.
I had my .35 with me. There you go. Let's just start calling it that. If I go to the gun range, I'm like, oh yeah, I got my .35 with me. See if they look at me. They'll probably look at me stupid anyway, so it doesn't matter. Today's national. Every website that I go to has a different thing for what today is. This website says it's Farm Animals Day, National Erase Self Negativity Day. That's a lot for one day. Jeez, there's your Hug a Dog Day. National Alcohol Screening Day. That might be for Terry. How do you celebrate? I do. You got that right, Terry. 121 languages. You guys need to simplify that, bro. I couldn't imagine. How do you get around the country with 121 languages? That's insane. I believe you. It's just insanity. How does the country work if you've got 121 languages? You can't learn 121 languages, can you? I know, Terry. We'll put you in Terry timeout. Uncle Terry. We're supposed to all change our usernames to Uncle Terry. Scroll up, answer his question. Uh, Something about creepy Carl, but you were asking Wesley that one, and you said I'm horrible at that. You said that, and then I'm going back up some more. We got to find out what Terry said. He was in Afghanistan. He said it was a tame rat. Um, oh, the sheep and the okay. Is that the question you wanted me to go to? Oh gosh. Yeah, they all understand the. Yeah, I bet they would. You already made that mistake once. Creepy Carl. That's creepy. That's what we're going to call him, Creepy Carl, out there in the woods. Ah. All right, so we got to go back up here to Creepy Carl again. Terry's making me go back and forth in the chat and read everything. I do not, Terry. I was worried about the guy living out there teaching you bad words. Yeah, that's like the first thing you learn in any country you go to. You want to know the bad words. Okay, you'll have a little piece of paper. You learned all the bad words. You go into the city and somebody gives you a dirty look. You can cuss them out, but you wouldn't be able to explain why. You're just like, I only learned bad words. I don't know what Todd is either. Johnny's using, yeah, abbreviations here. Let's see what he's got. I don't know what TOT stands for. It could be a tater tot. Yeah, what's some bad language, bad words in Hindi or the language you speak, Ramesh? Time out, Terry. Oh, okay. You can't even speak more than four. I don't understand people who can speak like 5 or 6 languages. Oh, I know French, German, you know, and Chinese, and Mandarin. I'm like, those are so. I don't know. If you try to do the European countries, I think that would be easier for you to learn multiple languages because they have some kind of similarities to them. But if you go off and you learn that and you learn Mandarin as well, you're just showing off. How about Fujib? Fudge? I don't The C word is just punctuation. Huh. You got to tell us the bad words in Hindi. Ramesh? He's, he speaks Vietnamese. I speak Chinese. I was like, hurry up and buy. Everybody thinks of Crocodile Dundee and Crocodile Hunter, whatever his name was, Steve Irwin. So those are the only 2 people really in America recognized in Australia. So yeah. Yeah, it's sad that we only know 2 people in your country. Crikey. Crocky, look at this black wamba. One bite and should have died. Let's go take it and look for it. Oh, it's right between my legs. That guy was insane. Awesome, but insane. His son sounds exactly like him. Steve Irwin's son sounds exactly like him. And is doing the same thing his dad was doing, carrying on his legacy out there with animal conservation and stuff like that. It's a pretty cool kid. Well, he's a guy now. But yeah, he looks, sounds, and everything just like his dad. Not as enthusiastic as his dad was when he's talking on camera, but he sounds exactly like him. Yeah, let's not do that, Ramesh. He eats the Chinese people. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go get a refill. Be right back, guys. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Ah. Prairie dogs are bad around Lubbock. Just guinea pigs. Oh, what's the deal with guinea pigs in Australia? Yeah, they're like guinea pigs are the equivalent of cats and dogs combined here in the United States. I don't understand the big rage about guinea pigs. Um, I don't know. They're all over the place in Australia. There's all kinds of people who do them all the time, have them all the time, and display them, and take videos of them and stuff. It's insane. I do not like guinea pigs. I don't like them. They're just little. They're just little rats. They're not little, just big rats. Don't get one. Don't get one unless you're gonna be able to keep it outside, the cage outside. There, you don't get them. I'm telling you, they're a lot of damn work for almost no return. They are pretty dumb. They're they they multiply super fast. The reason I know something about guinea pigs is because Rachel has them, and I had to deal with them. But when they're born, they instantly start eating grass and stuff as soon as they're born. They don't like they can still nurse, but they're like eating solid foods immediately when they're born. And then 3 weeks after being born, they can get pregnant and have more of guinea pigs. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Mm. You used to pray. See, this is why I don't read Terry's comments. They are pretty. They're not. Yeah. You got to have the video or it never happened. We got to have proof, Terry. Terry's been married 3 times, so I don't even know if he had the capabilities of recording that at that time frame. So, he's a pretty old guy. uh, yeah. Just like your sister. 3 weeks. Oh, gosh. Oh, what am I going to do with Terry? I don't know. He's got a lot of videos. Well, he should start his own YouTube channel. And he'd have those little black bars covering different body parts and stuff so you can put it on YouTube. Put it on X, you can just put what you want on there. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, guinea pigs are pretty dumb. And they poop a lot, and they do that little squeaking thing. Nah. Now, that was a whole debacle. Wesley! You had to flip off the dumpster man? Do you stand out there and just like give him the middle finger as he drives by and picks up your trash? Oh yeah, they can die. It's, if they fall like 2 feet, they're dead. If you drop one or something like that, I don't know. I don't know. 2 middle fingers. What did this garbage guy do to you? I know here where I live, there are multiple companies that come by and pick up garbage. You have to shop around and pick one and say, okay, I'll pay you this monthly fee to come get my garbage. Which is kind of odd because every town I've ever lived in, the city has like a contract to pick up your garbage weekly. And it's like tied in with like your water bill or something like that. But here you have to pick your own. So I could have 3 or 4 different trash trucks throughout the week coming through the neighborhood picking up garbage because not everybody picks the same place. It's kind of it's not efficient. Not efficient at all. Was that Ace Ventura when he came out of the back of the fake rhino? He just like looked like he was being birthed out of this fake rhino thing. It was so disgusting. Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey. That was funny. I don't know why I thought of that. Because you guys are talking about animals going up orifices and stuff here in the chat. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, like when I was living in Madison, hey, Istanbul, your your trash, your water, and sewer were all tied together in one bill because you paid the city for your water and sewage, so they tied in the trash pickup as well. And that's just how they did it. Um, you don't like tuna? Are you that anti tuna salad sandwich? Who's the weirdo that did tuna salad? You're out of here. Random is standing firm on that. I like tuna salad sandwiches. I made a tuna salad with avocado. Pretty good. Oh gosh, the band quarrels. He took the guitar player's girl. Sorry about garbage. Yes, I can see text during the live, Terry. I'm skipping yours though, because you say stuff that I don't want to repeat. uh, wow, you'd rather drink dumpster juice than eat tuna. That's pretty extreme, bro. That's like, wow. Well, we know random's kryptonite. If you ever come across him, you don't need a gun or anything like that. Um, Istanbul hates avocado. I've I've ruined two people's lunches with one meal. I did like a huge monitor to read comments. I can see the comments just fine, but they're kind of going their own pace. And I've kind of gotten used to skipping Terry's because he says stuff that's it could be considered inappropriate. Yoga pants is your kryptonite? Yeah, come on down to Atlanta, Georgia, and see if we can break you of that. You came down here, uh, yeah, and come out here to Atlanta, Georgia, and see if that theory holds about your yoga pants. So many people that should not be wearing yoga pants are wearing yoga pants, or at least spandex or some kind of skin tight pants showing off all their folds and everything. It's pretty bad. Ugh. Terry. uh, there are plenty of people that look good in yoga pants, granted. But I promise you, if you come down here to Atlanta, Georgia, and walk around, your mind will change. Hold on, I gotta text Terry back. He's giving me some. He's just. Oh, I know, Terry. I know. I know. Truckers in yoga pants. Oh gosh. On AMC. Leggings. Yeah. Okay. Leggings and yoga pants. I would consider them to be the same thing. Yes. You like biggins? Come on down to Atlanta, Terry. You'll be in hog heaven. It was like when Terry it would have a story when Terry comes to Atlanta. Terry visits Atlanta. Stretchy breeches. They're called leggings. Yeah, leggings, yoga pants, all that kind of stuff. They should have like requirements to wear them. I would think that'd be better. With long shirts. Some people, there are plenty of people that can get away with wearing leggings and yoga pants. Granted, um, but there are a lot of people that shouldn't. They're super overconfident about themselves. Now, it's you can get into the whole thing. Well, they can wear whatever they want to wear. Granted, But they can wear what they want to wear, and I can think the way I want to think. Goes both ways. I can see what I want to see, and I can. But the only bad part is sometimes I can't unsee what I've seen. So it's uh yeah, with thong imprints. My gosh. Oh my gosh. What are you doing here? You have a nice body. And then you feel like that's the whole point of coming to the gym, so I can have a nice body. If I stop going to the gym, I may not have this nice body. That's your argument, Istanbul. So I got this way because I come to the gym. But we'll never know because Istanbul won't get on camera. Oh my gosh, Terry. Well, now you can't. You got to be careful what you look at nowadays. They're all wearing with all these different gender things. You don't even know what you're looking at anymore. Yeah. Anyway. There you go. I don't think they're jealous of her, Istanbul. They're just like, you know, you got a nice body. What are you doing here? It's basically like a woman saying, what's your secret? I'm jealous. You look really nice and I don't. There's something like that, you know? Or here in the States, it'd be, you go, girl. uh, you warned me about the camera shit. You didn't warn me nothing, Terry. I'll talk to you later. Ah, look hot like hot pepper. You're just in the right neighborhood then, because I can tell you right now it's not that way down here. See Terry in yoga pants. How much money would it take, Terry, to get you to get in yoga pants and do a photo shoot? How much money would we have to raise? Start a GoFundMe. Nice and friendly means they're ugly. Truckers and yoga pants. You can do a calendar. We could sell, not that anybody uses calendars anymore on the wall, but you got to have the truckers and yoga pants calendar for the year. Only $100? All right, guys, do the super chats. We need to raise $100 so we can get Terry to pose in yoga pants. Moose knuckles. Oh my gosh. There's no mercy in this channel when it comes to Terry. Have the truckers and yoga pants calendar. What month would Terry be? We'd hope he's like a cold month, like January or something like that. He weighs 42 bitches. Not 52. Oh gosh. Oh, there you go. You'd work perfect. Waist, 42 waist. Don't let Terry twist that into something else. Johnny B's $2 in the pot ready to go to get Terry in yoga pants. We raised $2 so far. We just got 98 more dollars, and then we're gonna have Terry posing in yoga pants. Now we've got this chat. This is recorded, and the chat will be saved. So if he tries to back out, we've got documentation here saying he would do it for $100. So he's gonna mail me the money. You'll pull that, oh, the checks in the mail type thing. Oh man. All right. Well, it's 7:45. Time to call it a day. Oh gosh, Terry. Let's see here. How do we do this again? Put him in here, doop. And Terry's in a 10-second timeout. I gotta go, guys. Have a great day. I'll be on again a couple more times, or at least one more time when I'm building that thing for Robert. So, you guys have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. Tune in tomorrow, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.